Referee said not out, so it's play on. Maynard bumped off initially. Another offload. Samoa a chance. Down the left side. Fetu. What a shot, what a try, what a finish. What about that? It looked like she was done for all money. Tough, determined, and gets it done. Fetu Levy.
I still cannot believe the tackle. That was a brilliant tackle. Uppy Nichols coming across, putting her body on the line. But it's extraordinary attack there from Samoa. The offloads, the power game. Look at this offload. Clearly she looked out. But extraordinary effort to stay up off the ground and throw that ball in and then work their way back into play. Look at this work here. The passing, big charge through the middle again, fighting the tackle, desperate to get the ball away. A lovely pass over the top. And again, well, Fetu Levy. What's the tackle across the field from the fullback? This desperate tackle. Oh!
The emotion of it all. At the end, she looked like she was well and truly done by Nichols. But just too strong, too determined, and she got it done, Lewis Brown.
What a period of play there, boys. Just the skill, the aggression, the determination to finish that off from both the Kiwi Ferns and Fetu Samoa. As we said, Leve, she's been a big part of this Samoan team getting back into the game, the young winger. And, New Zealand, Samoa have really got a bit of momentum here. New Zealand are going to have to get a deep kick and try and stop this onslaught from Samoa.
There was a fair offload in there from Billie Jean earlier as well. It was her offload that took out 3 defenders. That gave Fetu Samoa the numbers on that left edge. This is the finish. And that is some contact from Uppy Nichols. Under most circumstances, you'd be sitting in row F after that contact.
She obviously tried to take her out, but hindsight's a great thing in rugby league. Sometimes foresight's better, but looking back, I'm sure she would have preferred to have got under the ball and try and hold her up. But the Ferns not with the best start, not because of the try, but with the kick out on the full and the knock on the line. They need to restructure, gain composure, and start playing rugby league like they did in the first 40.
Tauli looking for the offload on the first tackle.
No, I didn't, sorry.
Inside their own half. McGregor is in there. Wharton. Oh no, that's just good defence. Wharton.
Yeah, you can see the disappointment. Hold that ball. It's everything at the moment.
Thank you.
See what the Kiwi Ferns have got. They've had limited ball in the second half. 60. It's evened up the possession stakes. 53 to the Ferns, 47 for Samoa. So you're starting to level out a bit.
Taikārangi will play it 22 metres out. Maynard has been energetic at dummy half. Boko at the line. Good defence. Now they're 15 out. The Kiwi Ferns. Paris Hall. Maynard. McGregor holds the ball late. Ahead of me. Captain gets it done.
Good.
Well, there's a 5-on-3 on that left edge. The left channel for the Kiwi Ferns. Exposed a number of times in the first half. I certainly saw it. Georgia Hale coming in through as a decoy runner, but it was the money ball to Honey Hedemi to get on the outside. There was an out ball, and she ran onto that nicely, perfectly weighted. Beautiful work there.
Beautiful set play from the Kiwi Ferns here. The captain, Honey Hedemi, playing really deep. They're expecting the ball the whole time. She knew she was going to get it. Her teammates knew she'd receive it. Unfortunately, Fetu Samoa had no idea who'd receive that ball for that try. That was impressive rugby league from the Kiwi Ferns.
Honey Hidemere with the St George Illawarra Dragons in the women's NRL competition. She was a Papakura Sea Eagles junior. She's played 19 tests for the Black Ferns, been to 3 World Cups. Remember the New Zealand Sevens program. And a fantastic player in 3 different sports, rugby union, rugby league and sevens. And once again leading her country from the front with her class. And away from footy, a fantastic role model in our community as well, Honey Hidemere. Smalley. Kiwis back to basics through the middle in the first 2 rucks.
Give it room. Hold in here. Hold. Go.
There's Hall, Maynard, and then Nichols.
Okay, up now, Tim.
Tough kid, that Nichols. She don't mind taking the ball up around the ruck.
Don't play it on her.
She's really injected herself at the right times. The real tough carries. Her defence, scramble defence has been outstanding. Last year, the last 2 years, she's developed into a quality player.
Maynard, Georgia Hale. Well, her name's not on the score sheet, Georgia Hale, but she's been the best player in the park. Both sides of the football, offensively and defensively, she's been terrific. And the kick on the last tackle. It's not taken cleanly. Takarangi. No, the ball looked like it went forward.
No advantage. I can't Samoa. Let's scrum out here.
Such a big difference, isn't it, the kicking game? Just the chase was extraordinary on the right edge. They've got some very quick speedsters on the right edge, and they were up. Looked a bit loose there, trying to take that ball, but that's a lovely weighted kick. Look at the defence coming through, applying the pressure.
It's the reason she's in the game, is for a kicking game. That's what Justin Morgan was hoping to receive from Poko, to make sure that that attacking flair was right on song when it came to the bomb or the grubber or the kicking goal. She's earned her selection here this evening.
Just her touches to her vision in that first half with some lovely passes over the top.
So McGregor, Honey Hidemere. McGregor. Nichols, hard at the line, gives the ball late. What a finish from Bartlett. That wasn't an easy finish. No room. She had to pirouette to stay in the field of play.
It's an all-round performance by the Kiwi Ferns. Bartlett for her debut. But look at the effort of Nichols here, running onto the board, onto the ball, putting the defence in 2 minds, just coming at the line hard. And a lovely pass, left foot step from Bartlett to score that wonderful try.
And she drew the attention of 3 defenders. That's how you score a try. Take on 3 defenders and let your winger do an easy job out wide.
Kiwis have been good down the left edge, Lewis.
Yeah, everyone's doing their job tonight for the Kiwi Ferns. Just the ability of Nichols to start on the other side of the ruck and come around, swing around on the left side late there. Got to get on the outside of her player and put Bartlett away. Try on debut. Kiwis are looking good, boys.
Poko, can she just sneak that ball in? Yes, no.
Got to feel sorry for Lamano here off the ball as well. She just made a remarkable tackle, that one before a try-saving tackle, and then has to get off the line and play another defensive role, similar to Louisa Gago as well. She's had a very impressive game. I think she's made something like 18 tackles for Samoa and is always the first one in the tackle when she can be. She's a former Kiwi herself, so playing for passion here this evening. It's been a tough road the last 5 minutes for Samoa, but we know from just at the end of the first half, they gain that composure, they can start playing better rugby.
Samoa go deep on the restart. Nice and aggressive Paris Hall. And Maynard, dummy half. Tamarua.
Lock in.
Tackled.
Hold. Go.
Inside the 40, Maynard. Dummy it on the inside, gave it on the outside. Honey, Hudamir. He's got that footwork and that fend. Plays the ball on the 30. They come back the right side. Georgia Hale. Nothing doing on the edge, coming back towards the middle. 18 metres out, the Kiwis. Down the left side, Maynard slips the first tackle. What a try from Maynard. Nice and direct, very simple. And then Maynard with the skill and determination at the end of it.
Well, what a play to bring on. Crystal Rota, the experience. Started the game off, and now Maynard come in. Look at the speed and direction she has. Great vision. She senses an opportunity and she takes it with both arms. Look at this, the speed acceleration. Wow.
It's a 17-man game. Her speed, amazing. But the impact she's had since coming on has been amazing for the Kiwis. And that's just what they needed, someone to inject some pace from dummy half. I'm not even sure she knew she'd score the try. She just wanted to make the yards and get through the first player. And all of a sudden, there's the line, pop the pill.
Mix of toughness and skill, Lewis.
Yeah, speaking to the Kiwi Ferns coaching staff before the game, I was speaking to Blake Green. He said, watch this number 14, Maynard, come on. She's a little pocket rocket, and she's definitely turned this game for the Kiwis, bringing that impact. As you see, she scored that try, popped out to the left-hand side and let her rugby league instincts take over, and found herself through.
Wonderful scenes here as the crowd starts to build. Tongans and the Kiwis. And this is Maynard from dummy half. Tough, determined and skillful. Very slick out of dummy half. She just needed a quick play the ball, and her skill did the rest.
There's so many threat. There's so many threat across the paddock, isn't it? You've got the likes of Rods when she came on. Porker was being fantastic with her ball playing ability. Georgia Hale. Wonderful, wonderful football.
Contact here.
Lewis, you got an update on that injured player?
Yeah, we've got an update on number 16, Loretta Save, on the Samoan team. We saw the clout coming out of her head earlier, and she's absolutely toughened up, got a few stitches. She's back on the field, so good news for the Samoan team.
Time off.
Cramp.
Staple it up.
You know what that's like, Richie.
Go hard or go shopping. It's a tough game. You'll be right, mate.
Oh, the old salts. Oh, no.
Pickle juice.
She's got cramp. She needs some salt.
I don't mind a bit of Bailey's myself.
It's a new thing on the block, guys. Pickle juice.
Pickle juice.
Gherkin juice.
Gherkin. A bit of cramp.
It's okay.
Second tackle for Kiwis who play the ball on the halfway. The Maynard. Again, they're taking runners underneath. Hidemi gets away from the first defender. The second. Needs a couple more to come in and finish her off. What a game she's had, the captain, Maynard. Wharton.
Lock in the marker. Go.
Maynard down the left edge, held it up, hit him here.
Control it there, mate.
Tap from Lua Faleola. Again.
Really smart play again. There was an option. I don't think Hidemi
With your foot.
was expecting that ball, but there was certainly an opportunity on that left again. They're so good at going back
Holding on the line here.
to the post and then shooting back to expose that left edge.
Keep an eye on Kathleen Wharton in the second half. She's had a massive impact in the opening 10 minutes. wasn't quiet in the first half, but went about her business and has certainly made her presence felt in the opening 10 minutes of this second half.
Samoa muscling up,
Give us space.
taking on the middle defence of the Kiwis. Maynard. Late ball.
Give it room. Hang on here. Hold. Go. 4.
To the tour.
Hold in here. Go. Nothing late here, ladies.
Samoa on the last tackle. Nichols comfortably on the full. Good return. Will play the ball on the 31-metre line up in Nichols. Maru. It's a good run from dummy half. Gets you inside the 40.
Hold in here, girls. Go. 2.
And then the Smalley coming on.
Bounce the ball. Holding on me. Go. 3. 10's good.
Takarangi.
Okay, now, ladies. Give space. Hold. Go. 4.
Maynard gives the ball short. So the Kiwis just going to complete the set. The coach would be pretty happy at 40 points to 8. Anderson Pittman. Finiaso Levy.
Give her room.
Like to see here with more of the football, Finiaso Levy. Samoa. Now Paris Hall
Okay, 15 in a row.
over the top. Maynard down below. She's got a terrific work rate, Maynard. Smalley,
To the side.
Wharton in defence.
Hold. Go. 3.
Alaia Ulutoa at dummy half for Samoa.
7 off the arm. Give her room. Hold. Go. 4.
Play the ball from Leal Sevier. Samoa, they challenged that left edge defence of the Kiwi Ferns. Alaia Ulutoa. Not much depth on the kick. Mairu.
Okay, 12 in to go. Give her room. Hold here. Hold. Go.
Takarangi.
Okay, now 12. Give her space. Go. 2. 12's on.
Rota! Nice.
Give her room.
Nice tackle.
Go. 3. She's shortened it. 3.
Nichols.
Move.
Nice and
To the
physical.
line here, Gus.
Molia Fraser come up with a shot on Rota. Gregor signal to runner to come on the inside. And another good tackle this time.
Hold it here.
Lua Faleolo.
Go.
Now Maynard.
Right here, Gus.
Poko
That's good.
opts to go low. Chase is coming from Nichols. Finiasse. Levy
Get off the eggs.
gets out of the in goal again.
You can't spin on her.
She got some game, this kid. Finiasse Levy. Got some ticker too.
Absolutely. And Api, there's a lovely little kick through with Api Nichols coming across, really applying the pressure. It's nice to see Crystal Rhoda come in and just really lift that tempo again. But this is a wonderful hit. The edge defenders for Samoa has been fantastic. They've come up with some rippers. Lamalu and Molia Fraser on the edge has been superb.
Molia Fraser has done about 3 of those tackles today. That one was just on show. Her defence has been outright exceptional, and her coach will be proud of her performance.
Time on.
So Manu.
Look for me here. Hold.
They spent 2/3 of the game inside their own half.
Hold.
Samoa
Go.
to a little over 40% of the ball. So they've had no field position, no decent ball, spent the majority of the time on defence.
Hold. Go. 1.
Having said that, we've seen a couple of signs. There's a dummy on the inside and the outside runner is picked up
Together, girls.
by Paris Hall.
2. Hold. Go. 2.
Samoa.
Go. Now 15. Hold. Go. 3.
Lotor, dummy half, tackled by Paris Hall. Raisa. Lotor. Samoa, it's an untidy finish to the set. Bartlett.
Racine McGregor, what a fantastic tackle coming across, applying the pressure in the inside. She's had a fantastic game. She's organised well. She's kicked well. She's constructed the attack in superb fashion. But she's also a very fine defender, as we saw there.
Maidu plays the ball. Anderson Pittman gives it late back on the inside. Maynard, she's running at lazy defenders. Maynard, she's picked them off down the middle, offloaded the ball to Nichols, not taken cleanly. She is sharp, Maynard. Samoa. Nango. Leo Faleolo looking for a runner. Good defense. Good shot from Nuasala. Nango.
Okay, now 7. Look here, ladies, keep coming. Good work. Hold. Hold. Go. 4.
Just a bit slow there on the play of the ball. You're running with no decoys or support runners. And Kiwi Ferns are able to wrap them up and really slow them down the ground. They're wrestling to them on the backs. It's been a feature of their game.
Take it back. Push on 7. Hold. Last tackle.
Great pressure. Great pressure. Great pressure. Initially a good bit of skill from Lau Seve and Fuima Ono.
On here, wait. Get a marker in there if you want one. 9. Look for me, 9. Hold. When you're ready, with your foot. Go. 0.
McGregor at dummy half for Wharton.
Hold here, ladies.
Maynard. Georgia Hale tips it on for Salah. So hard to tackle. Nuasala got some presence. Maynard gives the ball late, coming down the middle. Smalley. Good strong carries by the 2 front rowers. Maynard now. And now Anderson Pittman. The ball's lost forward by Nichols. Pretty ordinary pass.
Go. 0.
Niaso. Levy.
Release her! Holding here.
Fraser.
Hold! Cramp. Time off.
3 tries to 1 in the second half. The crowd building here.
This will be 1.
For Matematonga and the Kiwis to follow this. 9.5 minutes to go. The ticket sales have been terrific. A huge crowd outside the stadium. They're still arriving. All of the seated tickets have been sold. And there's been a celebration of big hits and tackles here at Mount Smart today. Young with the tackle, and what about that one from Paris Hall? Plenty more to come. Nuasala got some into the action as well, and then a big bump off on Georgia Hale, then another big shot from Morlea Fraser. Oh yeah, I'm very happy I'm retired, Richie Barnett.
It's unbelievable. They always come up with the big hits in this game. The women are fantastic. Samoa should be pretty proud the way they're going. There's a lot ahead of them, but this is a great way to start, build the foundations.
Samoa with the ball back on the inside for Pauli, who loses the ball.
Maynard getting underneath here. Great technique. Yes, disappointment. Frustration. They're starting to find some rhythm, and they have in patches, Samoa.
Kiwis from inside their own half. Nichols has been determined all day. She can run a tough line, Lewis Brown.
Nichols has been on fire today. For the middle of Maynard. Hale's got a little bit of Cameron Murray about her. New South Wales lock. That ability to be able to get in between players, offload, find her front, get that quick play the ball to free up Maynard. We've seen some great standard of rugby league on display here for the international women's game.
Experience is showing, isn't it? The Kiwi Ferns.
There's two in there. There's two in there. What are you doing? Mark's there.
Maynard. McGregor at the line for Nuasala. They're 2.5 metres out. Maynard.
That's okay, mate.
McGregor with a show and go. Going to be tackled 2 metres out. Now Nichols, just a little opening. Looked like her initial decision was to pass. Opened up in front of her and she finished it off.
Constable Uppy Nichols at the forefront of this game. She is exciting. But it was the pass from dummy half that really got some width and really had the defence of Samoa racing up, and then they tack again that left edge. This left edge of the Kiwi Ferns has just been superb. They've prompted, they've tried, they've peppered this left edge extremely well. Uppy using her pace, outstanding effort.
Did I hear you say Constable Nichols? Is she a police officer?
Yes, there's actually a couple in there. A couple of police officers. Uppy Nichols is one. I'm trying to figure out who the other one is.
Oh, and the kick's good. What about that? Constable Uppy Nichols.
And Hilda Mario.
Stay behind him! Tom here, 9. Tom here, 1.
Samoa going short, hitting me. Just deciding which defender to take on. Picks out Nango and Lua Faleolo. Hard-working front rowers, Nuasala, Smalley, Paris Hall. So good at laying that foundation.
Stripped it out, 10. 10's coming, stripped it out. On it, you're on it. Play on. She's gone 10.
Maynard with the tap and the left foot step. Checking out her options and gives it short for Georgia Hale. So they go from inside their own half. They play it on the 20. Maynard. Now Anderson, Pittman looking for Smalley coming back on the inside. She'll play the ball on the 10. Maynard. McGregor on the wraparound. Hit him. He's looking to tip the ball on quickly. It's gone forward. Tomatuki will play it on the 10.
Go, 0.
They combine well with Kiwi Ferns. Experience showing. Racy McGregor's been fantastic. Just a little run around. She's really busy trying to create for the outsides. Penalty for being offside. slowing down, which has been, again, a feature of their game. McGregor controlling that ruck as they've done throughout this whole match.
Hold. Georgia off the ball.
And 3 players in the tackle. Georgia Hale has just made tackle number 24 in the game. She's the leading defender for the Kiwis. She's had 11 carries as well. An immense work rate from her today. Good job from Rota. Maynard finish off over the top. Anderson Pittman in there as well. And the ball on the inside for Sevet. Luto. Fuimaono. Nichols. On the return with a right foot step, Nichols. And then hit by Sevet. Got hit by a fire truck. The defence today at times has been uncompromising. The contact sport's the reason why we love it. Nichols running hard, the defender coming out, little contact with the head, nice and aggressive work from Lau Sevet. Look at that, uncompromising. Both athletes going hard at each other.
Some major impact, major impact. Nice ball and all tackle. You can see the shoulder connected with the head of Api Nichols. She is tough. She's a courageous girl. Relentless. Come off, and that's a good move. Deserve the peanut. Always done a fantastic job. The team have performed extraordinary. Game plan executed by the sounds of it.
Kiwis haven't played Samoa since 2008. Fetu Samoa, their first game together since 2011. So the Auckland Tourism, Events and Economic Development, who have been significant supporters of this concept, and take a lot of credit for creating an opportunity that's provided elite rugby league at the Oceania level that involves Samoa, Fetu Samoa, bringing them back after a significant time out of the game. This is the beginning of a long journey for them, but it's a positive start.
Hugely positive for women's rugby league, for Oceania football, Ireland football as we know it. Huge percentage in the NRL, 30%, 60%.
Anderson Pittman still the last tackle. Crystal Rota holds the ball up. Tried to hang on to it for as long as possible to force the defender to make a bad decision. Didn't happen. So they're happy to turn the ball over to Samoa inside their 10 metres with about a minute to go. And it has been a terrific advertisement for the women's game. And great to see Samoa back in the international arena. And the Kiwi Ferns team has got a new look about it, a new coach with a philosophy of fitness and an emphasis on defence. They've conceded just 8 points against a very good Samoan team, and they've been able to put 46 on them as well, as Walton comes forward, and it was a performance on the back of some very strong dominance in the middle.
Yeah, she's been fantastic, Walton. She's come up with some really big charges through the middle. She's tried to lay the platform for her fellow players. There's just too much firepower on this Kiwi Ferns side.
So 9 tries to 2. They led 26 points to 4 at half-time. They went on with it in the second half. The Kiwi Ferns 46-8 over Fetu, Samoa.
Another massive win for the Kiwi Ferns. They were so impressive this afternoon and what's been a really exciting weekend of women's rugby league here on Fox League. Honey Bill Williams.
Wow.
Wow, she's amazing. We're so looking forward to seeing her in action later this year in NRLW. She hasn't decided which team she's going to play for. I dare say she's got a fair few offers.
She'll be hot property now, Jess, that's for sure. She was absolutely superb this afternoon. The opening 40 minutes from Honey was exceptional. So too, I thought Maynard made a real difference when she came on out of dummy half. She caused the Fetu Samoans a lot of trouble, particularly around the ruck. I thought Takarangi, her first half was extremely dominant. You asked for a response, you asked if they'd rally, given they scored that try on the stroke of half-time. Samoa, they did that. Their first 10 minutes after half-time was terrific. They scored the first try in the second half, but again, the New Zealanders just too strong. They ran away with it in the end. Real comprehensive victory from the Kiwi Ferns, and as you said, looking forward to seeing a number of them in action in the NRLW later in the season.
Yeah, one thing I liked about the Kiwi Ferns, that was their ball movement. They were moving the ball left to right. They were really well coached, and their execution was just spot on. And I tell you what, I'm really looking forward to watching them play at the end of the year. So, yeah, what an excellent game of footy it was for those girls. And you know, all of them should be proud with the way they played. There were some big hits out there as well. Yeah.
There's plenty of exciting things happening in the women's game, that's for sure, and you'll see it all later this year on Fox League. The Kiwi Ferns, 46 points to 8 winners over Fetu Samoa this afternoon. Now, we